Okay, here we go, guys. We're about to start a Daddy Addi adventure. We're about to start a road trip. We're going to go check out, what are we checking out, Addi?
Caddo Mountain Park.
Okay, she has to do an assignment on some Native American tribe called the Caddo Indian tribe, and we're going to go do some real-life research. We'll check you later.
It took 3 hours and almost 200 miles to get there. Okay, guys, we are about to go in the Caddo Mounds Museum.
All right, we're going to check out some really cool artifacts and see what they have to say.
This is what archaeologists found in the dig. This is what they put tobacco in to smoke. This is the Caddo village map that the Spanish used.
Hey Addi, what's the interesting fact about inside the Caddo home?
Well, if you're the mom of the home, you are the leader.
Not the dad?
Not the dad. The Caddo Indians built their houses out of stick and rope, and then the outside shell out of grass or hay. But it was always 40 to 50 feet high, and the village leaders often have the larger house. The Caddo Indians used to make pottery for special needs, like for food to put in, water for drinking, and special needs. The Caddo hunted beaver, squirrel, raccoon, and other game animals using traps, snares, and bow and arrows. Farming used to help them stay in one place and not move around as much. They used to grow corn and squash and beans. The Caddo Indians used to make food by putting food in this pot and then mashing it up with a stick.
Looks like hard work. You think you could do it?
No.
No?
Music played an important part of Caddo culture. Drums and maracas. The Indians were really good travelers. They traveled all the way around the country.
Why did they travel?
To trade.
And what are some things you think they might have traded?
The Indians used to trade shells and jewelry for flint to make tools. The Caddo Indians died of European diseases and eventually moved to Oklahoma.
Okay, so here we have a map that shows us the route that we're going to go around and check out the different burial mounds. Which direction are we going to go, Addi?
So we are here, and it says that number 1 is that way, and I think we're supposed to go all around back to here.
Okay, let's check it out. Okay, here we have the High Temple Mound. Evidently it used to be a lot taller back in the day, about 35 feet high. And what they would do is they'd have buildings on top of that. Then they would burn them to the ground and then build a new layer and rebuild. And the Caddos believed in fire as a cleansing ritual.
This site is basically a map of the village. The blue dots mean the houses, and archaeologists dig all this up and found more about the Indians.
Stay on the road, Addi.
Here behind me is a giant hole. They got dirt from this hole and they put it in baskets to make mounds.
Okay, here we have the low platform mound. And according to archaeologists, nothing was ever really built on top of this thing. They just built it up almost to have an area for meeting and things like that. Okay, now Addi's going to drive us over to this big mound over here. She's driving a little crazy. All right, here we have the burial mound. And Addi, how old is this burial mound?
It is 700 years old.
Okay, and when the archaeologists excavated it, about how many bodies did they say they found?
90 bodies.
9. Okay, so it looks like this was a location for a lot of trade. They imported shells and turquoise, and they traded for stone and ear spools, salts, buffalo hides, pottery, corn, and wood to make famous Caddo bows.
Yep.
Okay, here's a different angle of the burial mound. At one point, 90 bodies were found in here when they did the archaeological dig. And how old was it, Addi?
700 years old.
700 years old. That's pretty amazing that it's still here today.
We had so much fun, but